Hello and welcome to Called and Sent. I am your presenter, Dr. Miriam. Today we are going to talk about the cross and the crucifix. I'll show you what I mean. This is a cross. It has been blessed, so it is a sacramental. This is a crucifix, also blessed, and so it is a sacramental. Now, what is the difference between a cross and a crucifix? Let's just look at this example. People take photographs on big days, like on weddings, on graduations, or when they win a prize. And they take a picture in their gown, if it is a wedding or a graduation, or with the prize or the trophy when they win a prize. Why do they do this? They could as well just not take a picture. The reason we take the picture is because we want to remember the specific event. And that is why the bride and the groom take their photographs in their outfits. In the time that I got married, people would not take photographs before the wedding ceremony. And it was intentional. People said if we took the photograph before the wedding ceremony, we will know that at that time, even if we are wearing rings in the photograph, we were not yet married. And so people preferred to wait and take the photographs after the wedding ceremony. And also for trophies, when you win a trophy, you take a picture holding the trophy, receiving a trophy. The reason we do that is because we want to remember the specifics of the event, to have a visual reminder of the event. Now, how does that relate to the cross and the crucifix? Once again, when you look at these two, this is the difference. A cross is simply a plain cross. It's the wood of the cross. And then the crucifix is the wood of the cross, but also with an image. It could be a picture, a carving of Jesus dead on the cross. In the Catholic Church, this is called the corpus. That's a word in Latin, which means the body. So why do Catholics use the crucifix and yet they serve Christ who is risen? Now, in churches where they use just the cross, their reasoning is Jesus died on the cross and he rose from the dead. So why do we have to have a cross that has the body of a dead Christ? So according to them, it is wrong to do that, theologically wrong. Now, Catholics also use the cross. For the same reason, we call the cross without the body of Christ on it a sign of victory, the sign of the risen Christ that we believe in. But more often than not, in Catholic settings, you are going to see a crucifix. And why do we use the crucifix? Once again, on the crucifix, you're going to see the body of Christ. And then usually you will see a carving on top. And so this, I don't know if you can read it, usually have the signs INRI. In some larger crucifixes, it's written in full: Jesus Nazarenus Rex Eudorium, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. The reason we use a crucifix in many of the Catholic settings is because the cross with the body of the dead Christ on it is a reminder of a number of things. First of all, it's a reminder of the ultimate sacrifice. In the Gospel, the Lord said, "No greater love has one than to lay down his life for another." And when we have the crucifix, we see and remember that Jesus laid down his life for us. It's also a reminder of the price of our salvation. Our salvation did not come free. God had to come down to earth and die for us to get salvation. So when we look at the cross with the body of Christ on it, it's a reminder of the price of our salvation. And most of all, it's a reminder of love. This is a sign of love, that someone could choose out of his own free will to die for me and to die for you. When you go to the Catholic Church, in every Catholic church, you are going to find the crucifix. It might be directly above the altar or behind the altar. And during Mass, often the priest may place a crucifix on the altar where the sacrifice of Mass is held. In some churches outside the Catholic Church, they also have the crucifix. The Eastern Orthodox Church has the crucifix. The Anglican Church, by the way, in the UK, the Anglican Church does have the crucifix as well. And sometimes the Lutheran Church also does have the crucifix. So as a quick reminder, cross, which is the cross, the reminder of the resurrection of Christ from the cross. Crucifix, the cross with the corpus, which is the body of Christ. The Catholics use the crucifix mainly because it's a reminder of the price of our salvation, but above all, it is a reminder of the ultimate love that Jesus had for us. God bless you. Wear your crucifix, and next time someone asks you, why do you have the dead Christ in your home, hanging on your chest, you know the answer. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you next time in Called and Sent, and we are praying for you. God bless you.